Welcome, brothers and sisters. Happy to be here with you and happy to speak toward what is going on in our world today. Brothers and sisters, our nation again is in crisis. Not that the crisis is new, because there is no new crisis, but we're in a crisis. And the crisis that we're in is always and shall ever be connected to race, connected to who we are, connected to who we are as a people, connected to, and I say who we are as a people, the very fabric of America, the uncomfortable position of inferiority and superiority, uncomfortable position. And we are witnessing a white civil war. Nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about it, but that's what we're witnessing. And it is easier. It is easier for individuals to pretend, because that's what they're doing. It's easier for individuals to pretend that what we're facing is just the assassination of Charlie Kirk, but that's not what's going on. That's certainly not what's going on. What you're witnessing is the destruction of white power. That's what you're witnessing. And every country under white rulership or leadership or dictatorship, what have you, even democracy, that the white man has run, whether it be Greece, Rome, Ithaca, or certain parts of India, because Alexander the Great went there to take over those peaceful people. And he has, this is why it's so easy for them to take over country, because dark-skinned countries are for peace. When they invaded these countries, they appeared to be harmless because they assimilated. So they appeared to be harmless. But we know that that wasn't the case. We certainly know that that wasn't the case. And you and I today are in danger because the white man in his history has put us in danger. And even with him killing one another, even with them killing one another, that's dangerous for us because we appear to be caught in the middle. So that alone, that all by itself is dangerous. And we have to get to the place, you and I have to get to the place of organizing ourselves, because God is going to deliver us from this land. Right now, as it is, the white man is fighting, and he's fighting because he don't know what to do with you. You're the white man's problem. We're the white man's problem in this country, because he's used us for slavery. He used us to integrate, used us to segregate, used us to socialize, but he really don't know what to do with us. And so he keep revamping, and that's what they're doing, trying to see how they can turn the clock back, trying to see how they could retweak the system of oppression, because it's very hard for them to understand or accept the fact that Black people are finally in the mindset on a global scale to do something for themselves. If you look in Africa, with Chado, they're in Burkina Faso. You look in Nigeria, you look in Benin, you look in Sierra Leone, you look in all of these other countries on the continental Africa. The people are ready to get white folks out. They're ready to get them out. You look in South Africa. The South African had to come here, right, in a grant by Trump because they're ready to get them out. And let me explain that. In South Africa, you have the European and the European American that is there in South Africa. And you have to understand this. It's very important that you do understand it, because if you understand this, then you understand exactly where I'm coming from. I'm telling you that the destruction of white power is nigh, that it is literally breaking, but we can't exactly see it because a facade is going on. And you got a lot of black people that are continuing this facade, what they call the black boule. They're continuing that facade. They're continuing the facade. So what we see is not actually what is appearing. It's an illusion. It's an illusion that we are united in this country. It's an illusion. Civil rights is an illusion. Freedom is an illusion. Justice is an illusion. Equality is an illusion. Because really, you're in a slave state. Yeah, really, you're in a slave state, and you're in a militarized zone. A militarized zone. I think that's the best way to explain it. You are in a police state, which keeps you in trouble. And it's important that you understand this. Very, 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 very important. Because if you can understand that you're in a police state, then you understand that something must be done about it. And brothers and sisters, the death of Charlie Kirk should be clear to you. It should be ever so clear to you that they have lost, literally, lost control of this country, and also lost control of the police force in this country. The people they pay to sort of keep things in line. So I just want to talk to you. I'm talking to you. I want to have a fireside chat and just talk with you to let you know what's going on. I don't think you know. Because they've lost control of this country. They're building walls up. If you go down the interstate, all you got to do is go down the interstate and look. Open your eyes. Many of you have your eyes wide shut. Go and open your eyes, and you'll see that the interstate has walls. The walls are being built up on the interstate. What are these walls for? Walls is to keep you in. You worried about the walls of Mexico. You worried about these walls that keep the Mexican out. You should be worried about the walls that's going to keep you in. Not going to let you go to Africa. You can't go back to your mother continent. And many of the Africans are from here. Many of you, your ancestors are right from here. Many of you and your ancestors are right from America, but they're still not going to let you go. Many of you have ancestors on the plantation. The white man's not going to let you go. He's not going to let you go on the plantation. He's not going to let the Indian off the plantation. Because he needs to control, recontrol, reinvest in control. And when he's trying to control America, he's talking about controlling you, black man, black woman. You have to understand that. That's why this facade of integration is so dangerous. And there'll be a lot of people destroyed in the middle, especially a lot of children. A lot of them going to be destroyed. And the white man is the one that's going to kill them. He's killing them now. I don't understand why you can't see what's going on. I really don't. I really don't. And it's not going to do anything but get worse. It's been getting worse. I mean, it is no different today than it was in the 60s. No different in the 60s than it was in the 40s. No different than the 40s. No difference in the 40s than it was in the late 1800s, the 20s, and the late 1800s. There's no difference in the late 1800s than it was in the early 1800s, where slavery was thriving. Nothing has really changed. The only difference is that things have been tweaked and advanced, but now they're to the place where the machinery of slavery is in trouble. The machinery of oppression is in trouble. That's where they are now. The machinery is in trouble. And brothers and sisters, you got to understand. Excuse me, brothers and sisters. I know you understand. Brothers and sisters, you got to understand that if you don't open your eyes now to what's going on, you're doomed. You can't even depend on the government system for relief. It's not enough. All you women that's breaking away from your husbands, want to get on welfare and all that, it's not going to take care of you. Not going to take care of you. All you men that's willing to abandon your families, so they'll end up on the system, it's not going to take care of you. And we know that it's not enough, so you'll have to as a black man dig in to take care of your family, even those that are on the system. And this is a matter of strategy, brothers and sisters. You can't be a revolutionary. You can't be a conscious person. You can't even be a person that is quote unquote saved, right? Speaking salvation, if you abandon the people that need you most. Many of the people that need you are the ones that's going to need you in your daily life. And if you abandon them, you're nothing more than a hypocrite. Right? If you want, and this is a destruction of white power. And I'm telling you this for a reason. Everything is built on the infrastructure of white power. So you got to rethink. See, what's happening is they're using an old ideology, a 19th century ideology, an 18th century ideology, a 17th and 16th century ideology, a 20th century ideology, 19th century ideology. They're using an old ideology of oppression, trying to apply it to a new day. It's not going to work. It's like taking old wine and putting it in a new bottle, and taking new wine and putting it in an old bottle. It'll destroy it every time. So you need old wine for old bottles and new wine for new bottles. Is that right or wrong? So, and it's important that we talk about this, because many of you really don't understand that the best protest you can do is to build your own business, support your own business, and support black business, attend black churches, attend black colleges, date black people, marry black people, and produce black children, and have collective black wealth. This is the most potent protest affordable to oppressed people, available to oppressed people. If we would do it. If we would do it. If you'll do that, you'll break white power. But even white power can't sustain white power now, because the economy and the cultures are churning and turning at such a fast rate that they just don't know what to do. So they're fighting one another, trying to decide what to do about you. I'm here to tell you, in case you don't know, black people are the white man's problem. You're the white man's problem. You're the white man's problem. His problem is you. He got you in slavery. Now slavery is over. Oppression is not acceptable anymore. Right? The old system is not going to work, and he's tweaked the system so much that he can't even tweak it anymore without breaking it. And the system is broken now. The system of oppression is broken. So what you're seeing right now is the destruction of white power. It's in the destruction of white power. It can't repair itself. So they're beginning to turn on one another. That's what you're seeing. And the only people that can destroy white power is white people. I hope you understand me. The only people that can destroy white power is white people. The only ones that can do it. absolutely the only ones that can do it. You can't do it. Nobody can do it. I don't care how many, I like to call them apologists, white apologists, apologize for racism and all of that, right? A black apologist, white apologists who apologize for racism, um, empathist, those that have empathy, have to have some kind of understanding to what's going on. You won't be able to stop it. Mm-mm. You won't be able to stop this. And we have to know, what do we do in the midst of these things? What moves need to be made? We need to strengthen Black relations, strengthen Black organizations, especially the church, the Muslim temple and mosque, other Black religions, other Black arts forms, voodoo, hoodoo, all of those. All of those. We need, we want all hands on deck to build up the Black community, whether it's voodoo, hoodoo, or doo-doo, right? We need it all because Black people have got to come together now. All of us have functioning systems, but we've got to come together and make these systems operate for the betterment of our community. We already got everything we need. We got everything we need to rebuild our community, rebuild the concept of independence, the intelligence of culture and custom, so that our children will be able to transmit to a better condition, because they'll have the freedom that we didn't have, brothers and sisters. Our children are going to have that. The very freedom that we seek, our children is going to have that. But we can't sit and believe that these things are just going to fall in their hands. We've got to do something to make sure that they have every chance that they can receive. That's our business. We have to do that. You and I have to do that. Tomorrow is about investment. We've got to invest in a better way for our children, better society for our children. That society that we can control. We've got to do it. We have no alternative. None whatsoever. You are seeing, what you're seeing today is the destruction of white power, and God is doing it. God is destroying the principalities and powers in the dark heavenly realms of earth. What are those dark heavenly realms? What justifies oppression and slavery of Black people? Every institution that the white man has on this planet justifies, as far as he's concerned. As far as he's concerned, it justifies our oppression. It justifies our imprisonment. It justifies everything that he does. He have laws to make sure that he can do that. Talk to me, brothers and sisters. Talk Black to me. Talk Black to me. We have to be conjurers of our own future. We have the power. We have the power, and all you got to do is just do it. It don't take no 20 and 30 years. Don't take 10 years. Don't even take 1 year. It's just the day you hear my voice, harden not your heart, say the Lord. And I know God is talking to you because he's talking to me. There are holy people out there. You're out there, you're not even using your gift. God is talking to you and telling you to stand and do his will. Pay attention to the voice of God. Brothers and sisters, for too long have you worshiped the white man like it's your God. Today, God is telling you, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray, seek my face, turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and heal their land. Charlie Kirk died because he planted the seeds of violence. He lived by the sword, so he died by the sword. He himself, in planting the seeds of violence, has reaped what he sown. Charlie Kirk said that people must die so that basically the gun can live. People must die so we can continue to strengthen and exercise our gun rights. That's what he said. Now, why? And I'm just asking you. Feel free to comment or whatever. Why? Please, brothers and sisters, please tell me why there's some Negroes, that's Kenneegros, that are crying that this racist has come to his bitter end when he is endorsing the killing of black people, endorsing the killing of white people, endorsing the killing of the use of the gun. Anybody can get it. He's endorsing the disrespect of Dr. King and many that have died in civil rights, both black and white. Both black and white. And our brothers and sisters running around here, they have lost their mind. You got preachers that have lost their mind, brothers and sisters. Preachers who have literally lost their mind, saying that this is a crime against humanity. It's not against humanity. This crime is against a racist young man, a racist young white male who was glorying the killing of black people. That's what's going on. He was begging somebody to do it. You go out with that kind of foolishness, you begging somebody to do it. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Marty. You are begging someone to do it. You come talking with that kind of rhetoric, and you got our people. This is what's wrong with us, brothers and sisters. That's our problem. Is that we refuse. It's because of the fear factor. We refuse to stand when God has made it ever so clear that he is moving and judging your oppressor. He is moving and judging your oppressor. God is doing this. This is an act of God. It wasn't the black man that killed Charlie Kirk. It was one of his own that killed him. Have you not read in the book of Isaiah, the 14th chapter, the 10th through the 27th verse, that God will bring destruction on your oppressor? Have you not read that he that stealeth a man and keep him in captivity or put him in slavery, that this man shall surely be put to death? Have you not read that he that buyeth the man from the one that stealeth the man shall surely be put to death? I, the Lord, have said this. God, this is God saying this. There are many people in the church, but do you believe in the judgment of God? God knows that the white man is not going to repent for the trouble he's put you in. He's got you in oppression. God knows he's not going to repent. God knows he's not going to repent. He's not going to repent. He's not sorry that you're in oppression. You wouldn't have America. America would not be a thriving country had the white man not done slavery. This boy, Charlie Kirk, was praising slavery, praising racism, praising racist aggression against black people, praising the anti-black thought. I want you to understand who was taken out of here, who God allowed to be taken out. God did this. This is an act of God. And you got black preachers who are too coonery and too buffoonery to say that God has punished the enemy. He was an enemy to black people. Charlie Kirk was an enemy to black people. They're trying to make him a civil rights leader. It's an insult to those black and white that died for civil rights. They're trying to make him an honorable man. He's not honorable. He's less than honorable, but they're trying to make him that. They're trying to make him a hero. This is how hateful Charlie Kirk is, and those that think like Charlie Kirk, the president of the United States, the very president of these United States, they say they're united. The president that you have is a racist, a bigot. You think God won't judge him? God is bigger than Donald Trump. God don't fear Donald Trump. God don't fear Donald Trump. And the white man will not be atoned. Only God can deal with the white man. Only God will atone the white man, and the white man will have to face God to answer for the crimes that he's doing against black people. This is only the beginning. You remember that I'll tell you this day. Remember that I'm telling you this is only the beginning of what God is going to do to the oppressor of black, brown, red, and yellow people around the world. The oppressor against dark people around the world, the color people of the world. God is going to judge the white man for what he does against the black man. This is only the beginning. This is only the beginning. Many of you don't believe God. You don't believe the Bible. You don't believe the Bible because it's been dunked in a bucket of lies, the bleach of lies. The Bible that is connected to your African history. This Bible that is connected to your African history. God tells you that he's going to judge the white man. And all the prophets were African prophets. From Adam to Enoch, history tells you that now. Even the web, even in YouTube tells you that now. There's nothing hidden that shall not be revealed. God is judging the white man. God has judged Kirk. God did that. Another white man may have pulled the trigger, but God did it. Because his word shall stand. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but God's word shall stand. God's word shall stand. You shall reap what you sow. He sowed violence. He sowed racism. He sowed black destruction. He sowed destruction of white people even. And he's reaped what he sowed. He lived by the sword, so he died by the sword. He reaped what he sowed. He spoke against civil rights. He stood for the gun. And in the end, it was the gun that took him out. My brothers and my sisters, we have to stand. We have to stand in the power of God and call evil what it is. Whether we be Muslim, whether we be Christian, whether we be Baha'i faith, whether we be Jewish, whatever it is, God says that every man must die and then come the judgment. They'll tell you, brothers and sisters, that I'm racist. I'm not racist. I'm not racist. I'm just not ignorant. And I get afraid when a white man says he loves a black man or a black woman and that he loves black people. I just get afraid because the only history I know of the white man is them killing black men, women, and children. It's the only history I know, and that history continues today. That history continues today. I don't know. Some will say that there are some good white people. I know you see Farrakhan with Father Flager. You see Farrakhan with Father Flager. And I understand that many of you may feel that he's the exception. I don't. I don't feel that he's the exception. I don't feel that Farrakhan is well. I feel that he's senile and he's making bad decisions. I feel that he's confused and have banded with the enemy of our people and the enemy of our cause. It was the Catholic Church that ensued the slave trade under Ferdinand and Isabella. The Catholic Church started the slave trade after the Arabs, after the white Arabs, the so-called white Arabs. But even in that, Father Flagel was ousted by the Catholic Church as a pedophile and continued to march with black people, continued to teach the destruction of the black family, hiding it and covering it the intellectual cloth of unity. I feel that white people are dangerous for black people. I don't think that there's an exceptional white. And to all of those that says that maybe there is one exception, I would ask you this: if you had 1,000,000,000 bees, and I told you that there's 1,000,000 bees in the middle of that 1,000,000,000 bees that don't or may not have stingers, and I have on a bee outfit, and I tell you not to panic, brothers and sisters, would you stand there letting those bees swarm around you, knowing that you could be stung, listening to me, who have on a bee outfit, have on protection, taking the chance of letting those bees sting and kill you? Come on, brothers and sisters. I'm just asking you to use your mind. Do I have to be racist to say that I believe that the black man and the black woman belong together to produce children? Does that make me racist? Does it make me racist to say that I don't think that black and white people belong together? Does that make me racist? I'm not a racist, brother and sister. I love myself so much that it's not racism, it's culture. It's culture. It's not color, it's culture. I want to survive. I want my people to survive in this new world that God is going to provide for us. And I feel that Farrakhan has made a great mistake in befriending white people. And I feel that he's been a hypocrite to the Muslim cause. This is my personal feelings. I feel that the Justice or Else campaign didn't bring justice or anything else. These are my opinions. I appeal to the Muslims. We have people who say that they're Mexican, say that they're Native American. They say that they're black, some of them, and they're white people in Muslim garb. They're white people in the uniform that Master Fard Muhammad and the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad designed for black people. There are white people who are connected, who are children of the oppressor, that have joined the Nation of Islam under Farrakhan, listening to the message to the black man, which is nothing more than infiltration into a black organization that believes in protecting black people, which is the vanguard for the protection of black people. Does this make me racist that I want black people to have something for themselves? I think not, brothers and sisters. I beg your pardon. It doesn't make me racist. It means that I want self-preservation for me and my people. If you are a Muslim out there, brothers and sisters, I want you to check me on this. That there are white men, Asian women, white women, the Mexican, that are trying to, they're white people trying to get inside of the Nation of Islam. They have I had a talk on the last a few podcasts ago, a few YouTubes ago. I put in pictures of this disturbing thing to see. white people in Muslim uniform. The message is to the black man, not the white man. Elijah Muhammad's message is to black people. Why would Farrakhan allow white people to put on a Muslim uniform, or anyone that's not black put on a Muslim uniform and stand before our people? I ask this question to Muslims that are out there. Please help me understand this, because it goes against the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. It goes against the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. What you're seeing is, when they killed Charlie Kirk, is the destruction of white power, white civil war. They're fighting each other now. The Democratic Party against the Republican Party. Black people, you should stay out of it. But because you want to be a Democrat so bad with your racist master, and because you want to be a Republican so bad with your racist master, you put yourself in the middle of God's business. It was God that allowed it to happen to Charlie Kirk, brothers and sisters. I repeat this again. Black people, you need to be concentrating on building up your community, your system, and something for yourself, and be preparing yourself, because God is going to bless you with great wealth, and God is going to export you from this bondage that you're in. When the white man loses power, and he's losing power now, you will take your rightful place in every country that you're in, every continent that you're on. You will take your rightful place, and you will begin to rule. Why do you think that Meghan Markle married Harry? Do you think that's by chance, brothers and sisters? No, this is prophecy. This is prophecy, brothers and sisters. The prophecy that God will return you back to your rightful place and your rightful land, which is a global appointment. That we will assume our rulership and return this land back to the place that God has made it, brothers and sisters. And the teaching of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad is such a blessed teaching that it teaches us how to have self-pride and self-dignity. It teaches us how to stand up. It changes the pimp. It changes the drug addict. It changes the prostitute, brothers and sisters. It takes the whiskey out of our head and the whiskey off our tongue. It changes the coke addict. It changes the crack addict. This teaching of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. And I'm so thankful that the most honorable Elijah Muhammad came, that God sent him one day, brothers and sisters, as a messenger to deliver us in these dark times. But brothers and sisters, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad said that the fall of America will come. And now, brothers and sisters, we are in the fall. We're witnessing the fall of this America, but we don't have to fall with it. And when this nation is falling, brothers and sisters, we shouldn't have to be sinking with a sinking ship. You don't have to go down with a sinking ship. You should be in your own ship. You should be making your way to land, to stable ground. And you should build. Because the day and the end of the white man is here, and no one can do anything about it. The book of Isaiah tells us that he that has made the land a waste land, a desolate place, he shall be destroyed by God. Not only shall he be destroyed, but his son and nephew shall be destroyed. The males of that evil regime, of that satanic race, shall be destroyed. And you are witnessing the promises of God right before your eyes. Every place on this planet, brothers and sisters, God is resurrecting. There's being a spiritual revival right now, and a cultural revival will follow, and a social revival will follow, where God is going to reestablish the dark-skinned people of this earth to their rightful place. He said, if my people who are called by my name would humble themselves and pray, seek my face, turn from their wicked ways, then and only then will I hear from heaven and heal your land. Brothers and sisters, don't you know that God has heard our cry and he pities our every groan? But we must stand. We must stand, and we must not, and we have to build the black institution. And I tell you this, that we have to keep and build and renovate the black institutions. Those old handkerchief leaders, the ones that are wearing the handkerchiefs on their head, the handkerchiefs on their mind, the handkerchiefs on their hands. We got to allow the passing of these leaders so that we can take our rightful place as leaders that are being raised in this last day. This last day, God is pouring out his spirit on all flesh, all brothers and sisters. He's pouring out his spirit on the children of God, black man and black woman of America, the black man and the black woman of the global world. God is pouring out his spirit on you. You are God's children. You are God's DNA. And God is pouring out his spirit on you, and he's telling you to stand in the liberty that you have been made free and stand in the power of God. And he's saying, if I am for you, who can be against you? Who can be against you? So I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And brothers and sisters, I want to tell you, I love Farrakhan. I have nothing against Farrakhan. But I'm saying that Farrakhan has made a misstep. Farrakhan is confused. Farrakhan is missing the mark. And it is the word that says, I raise young men for war, and I raise elderly men for counsel. But brothers and sisters, when you get to the place where you've lost counsel, then it's time for you to take a seat. God is raising up new Muslims. God is raising up new black people. He's raising up new Christians, black Christians. He's raising up new revolutionaries that's going to use his word. We're not going to have to do anything because God will fight our battle. The Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad told us, don't even carry weapons. He said, don't even carry weapons. You don't see a Muslim with weapons. You don't see black people killing white people. You don't see black people rising up on white people. We won't even carry weapons. Because he said in that day and that hour that he will guide us and teach us what to do. But we can't survive this new change. We can't survive going into this new world, this new age. We can't do it by having white people to dwell with us. We can't do it. They've got to get out of the Nation of Islam. Black leaders that are willing to stop being racial bigots need to start the mindset and building the mindset of building up black congregations, of building up the black mind of the black people. For God gave you the message, that message to the black man. God gave the black prophet, the black apostle, the message to the black man. It wasn't meant for any other man but the black man. There's no other man in bondage but the black man. And brothers and sisters, you know this. We are in bondage. You and I are catching hell from can't see in the morning to can't see at night. You and I are catching hell. And you run around here crying that Charlie Kirk, a racist and a known separatist, is being killed while you're out of your mind. Absolutely insane. God is working and showed you that he's working and he's bringing about this truth. His truth is marching on. He's taking out your enemy before your eyes. He delivered Israel, didn't he? You are a child of God. You are a child of the King. The DNA of God is in you, black man. He delivered you in bondage. He delivered you from bondage and brought you to freedom. In the Bible, he delivered your ancestors. In the Quran, he delivered your ancestors. In history, in the African Apocrypha, he delivered your ancestors. You think that he won't deliver you? This is God's doing. But you got to let God do his work and get out of his way. You got to let God do his work and get out of his way, brothers and sisters. You got to let God get out of the way. You can't atone the white man. Farrakhan couldn't atone the white man. That's why we have in 1995 the Justice or Else campaign. We don't have justice or anything else because the white man can't be atoned. God told you that he must face his judgment. Every man must stand before God and face the judgment. I say that Farrakhan was confused in 1995, and he's confused in 2025. Still confused. Still confused. Because he's still connected to the enemy. Anytime that I see you, you're speaking black knowledge, speaking the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, and I see you with the very people who God have warned you about, and here's the reason that you're teaching the knowledge is because these people are against you. Then you must admit, or you must be trying to dupe me or dupe yourself. There's no way that the white man could be your friend when white privilege is his reward for slavery. There's no way. There's no way. And I think we have to really understand what white privilege is. Charlie Kirk spoke in white privilege. He got the audience that he got because he's basking or was basking in white privilege. That means the white man's in charge. That means he has all the power. He's in charge and he has all the power. He can say and do whatever he wants. That's what white privilege is. And that white privilege came at the cost and machinery of slavery and oppression, which you and I still deal with today. We still deal with it today. They tell you I'm racist. I'm not a racist. I love myself and my people so much until I'm willing to say the truth to free the mind of my people. I'm no racist. I'm no racist. And it's a shame for the white man to tell me that I'm a racist. I mean, think of that. Really, just think of that. How you can call a black man a racist who have no power except the power of the truth of the living God. The truth of the living God, which our messenger, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, has given. But just think of that. Think of how hypocritical it is to call me a racist because when you hang me, I yell. When you shoot me, I holler. When you stab me, I scream. And the person doing the evil, nothing ever happens to them. I'm trying to make you think, brothers and sisters. Why don't you hold the white man accountable for what he does? Don't you know that this is still sickness? Is psychological and social sickness. This syndrome. Some call it the Stockholm syndrome. I call it manic aggressive personality disorder. A disorder that is the result of slavery and oppression. This is a disorder because you're not willing to face the truth. And I don't blame you. It's hard, painful to face the truth, but somebody's got to do it. Someone has to do it. I don't want to be here, always the bearer of bad news. I know how Jeremiah felt, the bearer of bad news. But I don't consider this bad news. I consider it good news. I consider it good news. It's great news when you see that people that have oppressed you all your life for over 400 years in America alone was oppression. 600 years with America and England together, oppression. 800 years with the Catholic Church. And the Roman Catholic regime, and that's what I'm going to call it, when the Romans were in power, an additional 2,000 years together. Prior to that, the Greeks were in power. That's 2,050 years. And then you go on back to the Arab slave trade, which lasted another 2,000 years. Prior to that, there are wars where whites came out of the caves and mountains and killed you and I, kidnapping us, trying to integrate in our land. Alexander himself wanted his face in the land of Kemet, which you call Egypt today, because you are a great people. You don't take a subjective people or a people that is inferior and ask them to plant crops or make inventions. You don't do that. You don't ask people who are inferior to help you learn how to wash your bottom and create cleaning products and create soaps and a lot of the things that you use today, oils. This is not done by inferior people who do surgery. These people are not inferior. Organized stores, set down the compass of Washington, D.C. to map it all out, to map out New York, to map out Washington, D.C., to map out every state, to build, and these capitals were built well before the white man got here. You have capitals in every state. That was never built by a white hand, never built by a slave's hand in oppression. You don't get inferior people to do these things. These are great people. Oh, brothers and sisters, if you only knew how powerful you are, if you only knew how rich your history is, if you only knew. All praises be to Allah, culture superpower. If you only knew how great you are, if you only knew how powerful your temples are, I say are, because they still continue today. Brothers and sisters, God is ready to deliver you. But the question now is, are you ready to be delivered? The first place deliverance happens is in the mind. You've got to be delivered. Your mind has to be delivered from oppression, from the very idea that the white man is superior to you. Your mind, brothers and sisters, has to be released from these chains. We can't do it with black leaders who are selling out to the white man. We can't do it with false prophets who are worshiping the white man because he's giving them money for their 501c3. We can't do it, brothers and sisters. We need to build missions for our people, homeless shelters for our people, clothe our naked, feed our hungry, educate those that have no education, and give vocation to put jobs in the hands of our brothers and sisters who would otherwise have no employ. God is calling you today. God is calling you today to come out from under the enemy, my God, and stand up in the liberty that you have been made free, and that you are the physical and spiritual DNA of the God of the universe, the gods of the heaven and the God of the earth, that you also are called little gods, that God has given us, you the black man, the intelligence to fix yourself and raise yourself from the dead. Many are dead, brothers and sisters. Many are asleep. You hate yourself so much that you don't even wear your own hair. Male and female, you hate yourself so much that you won't even wear your own hair. You're wearing wigs and wearing lace wigs, wearing everything else on your head instead of your natural hair. You hate yourself that much. You hate yourself so much that you'll put on eyelashes. You spend money, hundreds and hundreds of dollars on eyelashes. You hate yourself that much. You hate yourself that much that you won't even embrace your culture. You hate yourself, black man and black woman, so much that you don't even want to be around each other. You hate yourself so much, black woman, that you won't even marry a black man. You won't even treat him right. You rip him down. Black man, you hate the black woman so much that you won't even love her like she needs to be loved. This is how much you hate yourself. You hate yourself that much. But now that your eyes are beginning to open, now that you can see what the enemy has done to you, the question is, will you raise yourself up from the dead? Will you come out of your grave, O Lazarus, and stand up in the liberty that you've been raised from the dead and that you are free from all bondage? God desires to free you, brothers and sisters. His wish is that you will be free and that you will listen to the teachings so that you could be free. That's God's desire. Would you like to be free today? If you believe what you've heard, accept the truth of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, stand in the power and the liberty that you have been made free, there's no reason why you shouldn't come to the most honorable Elijah Muhammad and his teachings to the black man, which will deliver you, brothers and sisters, out of whatever you're in. I don't care if it's drugs. I don't care if it's alcohol. I don't care if it's illicit sex. I don't care whatever, gambling, whatever it may be. Elijah stand with the teaching given to him from God to set you free. And I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful today. So thankful. Brothers and sisters, one of our brothers here, Brother Larry, Salam Alaikum, says that we need all of our black organizations to join together and call for a boycott of sports, to take trillions of dollars out of the economy to stop their racist hate against our black kids in college. That's true. All we have to do is stand together. And God are bringing us to the point, my brother, that we will stand together. This is God's doing. What you won't do, what you don't have enough faith to do, God is going to do. Black man and black woman of America. God is going to do what you are too afraid to do. He's going to move your enemy out of the way. God is moving your enemy out of the way so that you could function in your true nature, so that you could function as a true Muslim, a true Christian, a true Hindu, whatever it may be. God is calling you back to your black faith. And he's going to move your enemy out of the way, and he's going to cause you to unite on a spiritual Pentecost. You're uniting tonight. You're uniting in this age on a spiritual Pentecost, where you will hear the word of God and go out to do his teachings and be his people. And brothers and sisters, whether you're Muslim, Christian, Baha'i faith, as black people, whatever you may be, even those that think that they're atheists, there are no true atheists. Because how can you deny a God that don't exist? You're talking about something. The subject is about God. But even those that believe that they're atheists, you're black, you're going to come together. And God is saying right now, like Moses said to the children of Israel, 1,586 years ago, those who are on God's side, come on God's side. But those that are with the enemy and with the power of Baal, if you won't live by the law of God, you will die by the law of God. And brothers and sisters, I'm so happy that God is moving. I'm so thankful and I rejoice that God is moving. And that's why I've dedicated this night to speak the power of God as he give it to me. Because if God be for us, who can be against us? Brothers and sisters, there's nothing in this life I love. All that I have belongs to God. All that I have belongs to God, and there's no one in this life that I fear, as God bear witness. And I will stand with the last breath, claiming the power of God and thanking him for watching over me in all of my troubles, my trials, and my tribulations. And brothers and sisters, I'm a living witness that God would watch over you if you trust in him. All you have to do is trust in God. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray, seek my face, turn from their wicked ways, then and only then will I hear from heaven and heal your land. And I bear witness that the most honorable Elijah Muhammad is a prophet, a messenger of God, who delivered me and saved my soul when I was down in despair. His teaching, I'm a bearing witness that the family that God gave me, my grandfather, my father, grandmother, thank God that they breathed on me and prayed for me for direction, that I will find them, that I will find them. To my Christian brothers and sisters, I love you. To my Muslim brothers and sisters, I love you. Black men and black women of this earth, come together. We can't fight against one another and call ourselves saved. We can't be in the salvation speaking division. We can't be in the salvation acting in separation, but we must come together. Love that black woman, black man. Learn to love her. Black woman, learn to love your black man, respect him, and stop mistreating him. Black girl, black boy, love your parents. Parents, learn to love your children and treat them as the blessing and the holy instrument of God that they are. And you watch and see that if you follow the teachings of God, if you listen to the message of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad and follow his precept and his examples, see won't God bless you through your own hands, and see won't God open up the windows of heaven and that you receive a blessing that you can't even receive. It'll be so bountiful. And when God bless you, brothers and sisters, remember, he wants you to bless and love one another. Brothers and sisters, if I didn't say it in the beginning, I say it to you now. Peace be unto you. I love you, brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum, which means peace be unto you.